All right, guys, what's going on? This is Money Motivator. What's going on? I hope you're enjoying the Trump funny videos. I used to work for Donald Trump's company for about 3.5 years. They taught me everything about real estate, and I used that knowledge to go out and make a lot of real estate deals. I still do. I live pretty much semi-retired now from my rental income on all my properties every month. Other people pay my bills. I don't pay any bills anymore. So listen, a lot of people say, Jim, I don't have a lot of money to get started in real estate. You don't need money to get started in real estate, guys. There's a lot of deals that are done with no of your own money. Let me teach you one here real quick. Listen up, take some notes, okay? This is called wholesaling, where you assign a contract to another buyer and then they pay you a wholesaling fee. So I'm just using this little thing I found in the park here about Jesus Christ. This is a assignment this is a contract, okay? So what we do is we find a FSBO, which is a for sale by owner, on Craigslist. You can even drive around your area and find some FSBOs. I guarantee you'll find 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You call these people up and you say, what would you like? What would you want for your house? If I can pay you all cash and close quickly within 30 days or less, what would you take for your house right now? All cash. I don't need to get a loan. I've got the money. I've got cash. They're going to give you a figure. Now, if you live in, like where most people live, in little lower to middle income properties around $150,000, $200,000, $300,000, that's where 90% of Americans live, because 90% of Americans don't make a lot of money. So they got to live in a little house, right? 2 bed, 2 bath, 3 bed, 3 bath with a 2-car garage. They got a couple of kids running around, dog, cat, whatever. That's probably most of you, all right? And they've got a $200,000 house. That is most of America, okay? They say, hey, well, we've been living in this house for, 10, 12 years. We've got a little equity. And you ask them, how much equity do you have? Oh, we've got like $70,000 equity. That's really, really good. This is a perfect deal. This is what we want. So they say, well, we're asking $200,000 for the house. They have $70,000 worth of equity, which means cash. When they sell it for $200,000, they're going to pay back $130,000 on the loan. They're going to keep $70,000. But here's the thing. We say, look, we'll pay you the $200,000. We'll pay you the $200,000. But here's the thing, okay? I'm going to offer you $190,000, and I can close within 30 days or less, okay? $190,000. You give me a little discount. I'll pay you $190,000 cash. You can have the money within 30 days, 45 days, okay? And that's my offer, $190,000. Now, let's say they take you up on that, and they say, okay, we'll take it. Because remember, they're going to sell this and pull out of it and make, $70,000 or $60,000 now. So here's the thing. If they come back and say $195,000, take it. Take it. Say, okay, I'll pay you $195,000. We email them a little contract. It's just offer letter. It's a letter of intent, okay? It's called an LOI, letter of intent. We email it to them. I have the letter of intent. It's 1 page, very simple. It just says, we are willing to pay you $195,000 for this house, contingent and subject to, that's the key, subject to the existing loan staying in place. Okay, did you hear that? We are willing, Paradise Lifestyles, or assigns. Now I'm going to assign this to another investor. I don't want the house. I want a little money. I'm going to make some quick cash. Okay. So I'm going to assign this. That's the key right there. Paradise Lifestyles or assigns. It could be Donald Trump. It could be, I could assign this to Jeffrey Bezos. I could assign it to Elon Musk. Doesn't matter. Somebody's going to buy this, because there's people out there that have a lot of money and they buy houses and they fix them up and flip them. They rent them. Okay. Right now, I just want some quick cash for you. So we're going to say $195,000, and it's contingent upon the existing loan staying in place, meaning the loan has to stay in place until we close, until we go to the closing and we get the cash wired. They get their money, they're gone, we get the property, but I'm assigning this to another investor. So I'm going to take this letter of intent, I'm going to assign it to some other guy. Now, how are we going to find this other guy? How are we going to find this other investor? You post an ad on Craigslist, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all over social media, TikTok, and you say, I have properties for sale below fair market value. FMV is fair market value. Remember, this is $200,000. We're paying $195,000. We're getting a $5,000 discount. That's where we're going to make this quick cash, $5,000. So I'm going to say, I'm going to sign this to this other guy. He contacts you via email, text message. In fact, I just got a phone call right before I started this video from a guy in Oregon who wants to buy one of my properties. I'm going to make $15,000 just like that in one day. I'm assigning it to him. I'm going to make a $15,000 assignment fee. Okay, this is called wholesaling. We're wholesaling this property using an assignment contract, which is a letter of intent. Okay, so somebody contacts me and says, "Hey, I'm in the area. I would be interested in paying for that house." I said, it's $200,000. He says, "Well, do you have an appraisal? Do you know what it's worth?" I say, "Yes, it's worth 200." So we're asking 200. He says, "I'll give you 190. I say, "I can't do it. I have it under contract, a letter of intent. I have it signed by the seller for 195. I'll give it to you for 195, but you're going to pay me a $5,000 assignment fee." Okay, so I'll assign this to you right there. We'll sign it over to your company. You're going to buy the property for 195, but you're gonna send me $5,000. He says, "No problem, done." I email him the letter of intent. We do an assignment contract. I assign the deal to him. I get him in contact with the seller. The seller doesn't give a shit who it is, guys. They just want their money. They don't care who buys it. So I say, "I'm assigning your letter of intent to my partner. His name is Billy Bob. He's going to pay you the $195,000 cash at the closing." Bang, Billy Bob sends me a quick bank wire or a credit card. A lot of times they use credit cards, and they just send me the money through PayPal or Stripe, or I've got credit card processing. And or some people send me a Western Union or MoneyGram or money transfer. He sends me the $5,000. He gets the letter of intent. Now he's going to buy that property. I just made $5,000 in one day because I know how to do assignments and I know how to wholesale deals. That's one way you can make money, guys. Really good money. I'm talking 20, 30 grand or more a month. If you're a hustler, if you follow my education, you follow my training step by step, I'll show you how to find these deals. I'll show you how to put them together. I'll show you how to flip them using assignments. Even if you make an extra $1,000 or $2,000, guys, just assigning this to another investor who's got the money, and he's going to buy the property. He's going to fix it up. He's going to sell it. He's going to rent it. You just want to make some money, and you're going to have to make more money with these new tariffs coming up because everything in the USA is going up. Everything is going up. And watch what happens, guys. We're going to be in a real estate recession. The market's going to drop. We're going to have more bank-owned properties and foreclosures, I think, than we saw in 2008 with that crash. And if you didn't make millions from the 2008-2009 real estate crash, you better get ready to make millions now, because I'm telling you, the USA markets are going to crash. But for 2025 into 2026, maybe 2027, and then it'll boom again right as Donald Trump's leaving office. If you want to learn my real estate strategies, guys, I've got 21 ways to make money in real estate. I've been training this for years and years, since 2003, and I learned most of my big money stuff from the Trumps. I worked at one of Donald Trump's seminar companies for 3.5 years. I was his #1 speaker and trainer and educator all over the United States of America. I've trained hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people actually, okay? And I want to show it to you. Watch this video over here and over here to learn the next step on how you're going to make more money with these wholesaling deals and assignments. And then I'm going to teach you how to do lease options and owner-seller financing. Tap the link in my description if you want to get into my real estate mentorship program. Within 3 days, guys, 1, 2, 3, 3 days, 3 days, I will have you up and running, making money in real estate, guaranteed, or you don't pay anything, nothing. It's all free, okay? I'll see you on the next video.